Abhishek, can you summarize the last class in just 2 minutes because I am unable to watch the video which you shared.
Okay. Give me a minute. It is not increasing the size of the program somehow.
Just close and open once again, then it will work.
Okay, because if you see header, it is opening. Okay, slash and no. For this, I believe. Oh, okay. Anyway, so in last program, we have created like we have selected with multiple tables. So first we have selected with our Mara table all the data, and then we have selected from Marcy table, and we have seen how we can use this for all entries, and we have also declared a type where it is. Yeah, so you can see we have declared some type to select a particular records from a table. Okay, so why we were using this type? Because we do not want to select all the records. What we want to select the selected fields, we can say, or selected columns, not all the columns. And also we have created one more type so that we can store like multiple stable data into one internal table. So we have created internal table with the fields which belongs to multiple database tables. So as you can see here, we have a field from Mara and Marcy table. So we have created this type, and with the help of this type, we have created the table. Okay. And also we have seen binary search. So we have seen why we have to use binary search and how we can use read table and all. So yeah, these things we have seen in our last class, and also loop within loop we have seen. Now in this class, like I'm going to start the modularization. So we will create a form, perform and includes for, so that, so you can see the program size is going longer. And if we do all the codes into this program only, I mean this is particular report only, after sometimes it will be very big and very like difficult to understand. So it's better we can have some more, we can apply some modularization technique to this program so that it will look fine. So there is two way, one is structured way, another is oops. So first we will see structured, and
So,
slowly we will move to oops. Yeah.
can you just tell me how will we like decide where we will use, for which table we are going to use loop and for which we are going to use read table, because it is really confusing for me in my real time scenario.
Okay, so if the table is what we can say, it is having relation of parent and child. Okay, so it's better we will, so what I told, it's better we will apply the parallel cursor technique, which we can see later. So what is that? So how this loop works, we have seen this loops are working in sequential way. So for example, it will go the first record, and then second and third, then fourth, right? And
Yeah.
before that also we have put one more loop with like where clause. So in outer loop we have this so always what, so answer to your question, always we have to loop to the header table, and inside we have to keep item table. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the best way, and with the help of that we can also apply parallel cluster techniques. We will discuss that technique later. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And we have also seen we can sort any internal table by this sort keyword. So if I want to sort by any particular field or multiple fields, we can do that. Okay, so if we have to apply read, then it's fine to read a header table and loop the item table. But it again, it depends on the requirement. Generally, like in our requirement, like whatever there is header, we are not taking care of, like we are not, what we can say, we are not taking care of items data. Okay, so we are printing every report based on the header data. So always we are keeping header outside or outer loop, because it may be possible there are some headers which does not have any items. So but we will, it will never be happen like there is some items and header will not be there. So it's better to loop at the header level in outer loop, and inner loop always should be items, because always we select header data first and based on that we are selecting item data. Okay,
Okay.
so it is recommended to use outer loop with header and inner loop with out item, and we can put where clause in item or in inner loop. Okay, so here we will try to apply some technique so that we can segregate our code into multiple modules. So what SAP or ABAP recommend? So first of all, so instead of creating everything here in a single program, we will create a 3 include program. So first include program will be having our all the types or all the global declaration. Okay, as of now, whatever we have declared all is global only. So you can see the type and internal table we can use throughout the program. But from today, like we will create global and local things. Okay, so first we will see how we can create a include for our type and our selection screen and our functions. Okay, so
Excuse me, Abhishek. Just means to increase the font size, na, press Control key and move your cursor up and down. Control and
control and cursor, right?
uh, Control and you have the central button in the mouse, na? Rolling
No,
button.
no.
Oh, okay, so that way you can increase.
Here do we have anything?
Another way I see. Open the SAP
Format,
Studio.
increase.
After
I think your system screen resolution itself is very small.
It can
Even
be
other than
possible.
SAP, other than SAP, all the other icons are also
Icons.
small.
Yeah. Settings.
yeah, here. Mm, you have to increase
I have increased it till last.
less means you have to decrease here. I think screen resolution.
Okay. No, it is.
No. Okay.
I think this is the best we can do.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
it become small, I believe.
Not the resolution. Go to appearance and see. Check. Click on appearance. Font size. Put it.
No, it is not making
Not all.
any.
Mm,
Actually, this is very old system. I think 2003. I will check that. I mean, how
okay.
can increase? Yeah. Even here, it is not looking good. Let me make it 12 only. Have any? No. Okay, so here we can create an include program, for example, include, and we can create any program like include program. So it is includes THIRD third underscore, anything we can do. So first we can write, for example, top. So this is our top include. If I save it, so this we have not created, right? So either we can create it from SE38 or we can create by clicking here double. So double click, so it is asking to create and include program. So yes, so here you can see by default it has selected include, and we can keep other things as it is, and we can save this. So what it will do, it will create one new include program. So earlier we have created executed program, executable. Now it has created include program. And to activate this, it's always recommended to select both and activate. So now you can see we have created this program. From here also we can create. So let me go to /SE38.
Excuse me, Abhishek, while activating that in activate screen, they ask two objects, REPS and REPD. What is that?
Where
While when you are when you press the button activate, then one pop-up window comes and you have selected two objects now.
two. So one is this report and another was that include. See, we have added this here. So it this program become inactive, right?
Okay.
So what I have done, I have activated both together, this include and this program.
So what it represent that object type REPS and REPT while
so
activating?
Reports and this include.
Okay. But
Okay, so
when I was activating my program, then that time there was no include, but that time also it was asking me REPS and REPT.
two things.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
If
check.
you,
Actually, I'm not recollecting. So anyway, let's go to SE38 and create include here. For example, G third and selection. Okay. Here we can give selection screen, for example. And here we can choose type. So we want to create include program. We can save it. And now we can activate it. So it has activated. We can use this program to our program. So either we can create there and double click and create, or we can create outside and use it. So now we can include this here, and through Pretty Printer we can do Pretty Print our program. So it will work as we have set it here. So what I have set it, I have kept all the keywords at caps and other things in small. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, now let's create one more program. So let me give G third underscore, for example, F01. So now if I have to create this, first I have to save it because I have added here. If I directly double click here, it will ask, you want to create? Yes. Before creating, it is asking me to saving this program. Okay, now I'm creating include. And for example, if I have to activate this, so this is what you are asking, right? So it is REPS for report program, this object. So these both are my report program. So I have selected both, and I can also, I mean, activate single also. So if I select this, it will activate this program. And when I come back here, this is inactive again, I have to activate this. So it is activated. So either I can activate both together or I can activate one by one. So any doubt, just we have added 3 include over here in my program at the top of my screen. So the top will be the first include, selection screen will be the second, and this function will be the third include. Okay, so now what we will do, we will define our all types or declaration in our top program. So directly I will come cut this and I will go here. Because I have cut here, so it is asking to save this program. Yes, I want to save. And here what I can do, I can paste it and save it. Now all the selection screen, so I have only single thing in my selection screen. So I can create some fancy selection screen also. Okay, I have not covered that part because this is not our purpose. But yeah, if you Google it, like here you can add like selection screen for, so you can make it fancy. So if you Google, there is so many options are available. So that is only syntax which we have not seen. So selection screen frame, for example. So you can see many options like selection screen block and all with frame. So these things you can see, and this you can use by any time. Okay, so I'm not covering each and everything because it is very hard to cover everything. Okay, so but you know how to create selection screen. So let's try this one option, and there is so many options. So you can see very fancy selection screens. Okay, I think we have to join other meetings. Okay, still 6 minutes is remaining, no issue. So we can write selection screen, and here we can write selection screen end of block. Okay, this is include program, so it will, so this, let me save this. So here we have many things here, like this is first block. Also we can give some title. Okay, so this can be done, like this is not a big deal, so I'm not covering this as of now. So if you have any specific requirement and if you are not able to search it, then we can see. But yeah, if you execute any standard program, you can see, or some like big program, you can see some fancy selection screen like this. Okay, I think this block.
What do we mean by block, Abhishek?
Yeah, we will see this. So how it will different. Okay, so we have created our selection screen earlier, and now we have to move our logic inside this. So we can create, what we can create is form and perform. So I can create perform, and for example here I want to do get Mara, for example. It is only 3 minutes. I can save it. When I double click it, it will ask to create this object. Yes, I want to create here, so I will select this F01 and I click OK, and it will create form for me. And what I can do, I can come here and move this logic. So this is very simplest thing we are doing, and then we will see like how we can grow. So here just I have done this, and now I want to select Marcy, right? So what I can do, I can move this program or only this code, for example. So I will create one more perform get Marcy. Okay, I can save it, double click it, create it, and I can select F01. Okay, and inside this I can move this query. Okay, so what I am doing here, I am just modelizing my program so that like my logic will program will look good and anyone can understand easily. And this is my logic to print, right? So from here till here I have logic to print. So for example, I can write perform print data. I can give any name. I can also use underscore, for example. Sorry. And here I can select this F01. Yes. So here you can see I have copied all my logic, and this I want to keep it like this. So let's try to activate now. So I am selecting all. Okay, I am activating. There is syntax error. What we have? Okay. Okay, so we cannot activate this, and I believe we have to join another meeting, and then I will tell why. So we have to now use events. So we have different events. Okay, so let's join another meeting because it is large topic. Please join another call. We have only 1 minute remaining. Okay, guys. Let me stop the recording.